Hello everyone and welcome to this JavaScript development tutorial series. In this episode, we will kickstart our journey by setting up our development environment. Having the right tools in place is essential to ensure smooth and efficient coding. So let's get started. Our first step is installing a text editor. Okay, so the first tool we need is a reliable text editor, and I highly recommend Visual Studio Code. It is a user-friendly support JavaScript syntax highlighting and comes with useful plugins and extensions. And so, what is a text editor? A text editor mean IDE, okay, a development environment where you will write your JavaScript code. It help with code formatting, auto completion, and make your coding experience much smoother. Okay, and so before going further steps, let's install our Visual Studio Code and know how we can install the Visual Studio Code. So first you need to I okay. So first you need to go on your browser, any browser. You can go on in sorry, in Chrome, in Mozilla, in Brave. So I mostly prefer to use Brave browser. So I come here and here you just type VS Code. Okay, and if you are using uh, a window and either you are working on a Mac, so you can choose, tap on a first link. Here you can see I am using a window, so it prefer me download for window a stable build. So you just download from here, and that's you will see after few seconds your VS Code installation is start. I also install it, so I don't need to install it. But after that, you need to install this .exe file. After that, you install and give some permission of the application and start using. Okay, so let's do it and let's see how our VS Code is looking. After that, you will see something like this interface in your VS Code. Okay, this is the first step, and I suppose you will complete it. And our next step is installing a web browser. Why web browser? Because where we need a modern web browser for testing our JavaScript code. I prefer Brave, Chrome, any kind of that you are using. It is worth it, and we can console our JavaScript code. Okay, and so this is all about the tools, and after that, for doing a browsing, okay, for browsing the a web browser mean we need a environment, okay, virtual environment. Like I am taking example, we can easily run a JavaScript code here, okay, here in the console section. Okay, we can easily consoling any kind of a JavaScript code with the help of a console.log, and you can see here I am typing Kumbhaj Shukla. Okay, sorry, Shukla, and yeah, you can see here the output is a Kumbhaj Shukla. So for doing a simple code, we can easily do it in our browser, any kind of a browser. You just go and do the console section, inspect the web page, and tap on a console section and write your JavaScript code. You will see easily the output of your JavaScript code. Okay, but for building a development project, you need to write a lot of lines, like hundreds line, thousands line of a code, and you need to compile them, bind them, and build a structure of the same code. So for that you need a virtual environment of a console for uh, consoling your JavaScript code, okay, in the web browser. for running and okay. So because we know VS Code is a virtual environment. Understand? I will explain you. Okay. So okay, VS Code is VS Code is just a virtual environment. Sorry, VS Code is IDE. IDE mean here we can just write our code. Only it is like write our code. Okay, and it is a similar to Notepad. Even it is also a kind of a Notepad. We can say it is a kind of a Notepad where we can write our code. That's it. Okay, but the thing is for running the entire code that we write in our notepad in our IDE, we need a environment like in C++ we are using a lot of things like different kind of things, okay, like compilers. Okay, we say compiler, and uh, sometimes people say virtual environment. Okay, because when we do, okay, I'm explaining you. When we do something in our console section of inspect, and here you can see in console section, here it is we are doing it in our global server, global host. Okay, so here we don't need to any kind of environment. Here also environment are also provided. So for doing the same things in our local host, like in our offline local ID, we need an environment. Okay, so this is the term of environment, and I hope you will understand properly what is an environment. So for and environments need local host, we need an environment. Either we can say it is a compiler for running code. Okay, for run code, and in global in global services, global host mean online ID is also also inbuilt. Okay, inbuilt in ID. Okay, this is the term and this is the thing. Here we are using the things is a VS Code. Okay, so for that we need firstly a VS Code, and after that we need a web browser. It would be a Chrome, and it would be Brave. It will be any kind of a thing, anything. Okay, and next one we need an environment. So for running JavaScript code, we need a Node.js environment. Okay, Node.js. Okay, we we already install VS Code. We already install a web browser. We have a web browser, and that the time is installing Node.js. So what we do basically, what is a Node.js? I am explaining you. So to take our JavaScript skill beyond the browser, okay, we will install Node.js. It is allow to us to run JavaScript on the server side and build a powerful application. Yes, I am talking about application. Okay, and the Node.js empower us to build scalable and efficient applications, and it comes with its package manager like npm and npm npx, okay, and yarn npm is part of just node package manager. Yeah, that's okay. So this is all about the thing, and it is for managing everything. Okay, before we proceed, let's start our environment is all set up correctly. Okay, and we will write hello world. So firstly install a node.js on a browser, or you just need to enter any kind of a browser node.js and come here, tab on a LTS section. Why LTS section? Because LTS is also fixed, mean it is a fixed version. Here you don't need to facing any kind of a new features and a lot of things issues. Okay, so for that you install any kind of a LTS version. Yes, okay, because current version, if you install current version, so here you suppose here maybe you will face a lot of issues. So mostly developer prefer LTS version. You just install this version of the JavaScript runtime environment, and same thing will be happen like VS Code. A package, a .exe files are installed, like I'm installing here, and after that you can see here I install it. Okay, no, it is not a .exe file; it is a .msi file. Okay, so what is a .m? What is what is mean of a .msi? Let's understand what is the meaning. And one thing I want to clear here: everyone don't know everything. Okay, mean here anyone is not. You need to take help of a Google. You need to take help of a mentor. You need to take help of a internet. You need to take help of a lot of things, a lot of resources, Stack Overflow, and a lot of things. Okay, because in the beginning we don't know everything. Even when you know a lot of things of the language and a lot of things about a lot of different kind of thing. Okay, stuffs of a tech domain, of a coding domain, of your tech stacks related to your tech stack, but you it doesn't matter, you know everything. Okay, because here a lot of things are happened. So I'm typing dot in file. So msi, what is the okay, Microsoft software installer. Okay, so mean this is a officially dot Microsoft software installer. Okay, this is also a type of a file name. Okay, and after that you just tab here, and you will install like same things. Okay, so I also install it, so I don't need to install it. Okay, you just install in your browser section, and let's do it. Let's write our first JavaScript code in our terminal, and after that you just open your terminal. Okay, and in terminal, for testing you install your JavaScript, your node.js. So you just need to type here npm hyphen hyphen v. After that you will see the version of a npm node package manager. I'm talking about that. What is a node package manager? It is basically common segment of the, it is basically a package manager that is used for giving command of our runtime environment. Okay, with the help of npm we can easily, a user, a developer can give the command to our development environment. Okay, like okay, suppose I am a developer and I'm saying to my browser, hey browser, I want to install that kind of a package, that kind of a framework, that kind of a tools in my same JavaScript file. So I say to JavaScript, hey, I say, for understanding the Node.js, I am say with them, hey, in the terminal node with Node.js, hey Node.js mean npm package manager, you install you install yarn. So it say, okay Kumbhaj, I am installing for you yarn in your that things. Okay. So you can see here he is install yarn package for me, and with the help of a npm command. Okay. Like I am saying simply, hey install yarn. So my Node.js is not understand what is what is the thing. I mean, he's not able to understand everything about npm, npx, and a lot of things. Okay, so this is the power of npm. After using, before giving any kind of a command, we just need to do. Okay, I'm explaining you, like before giving any kind of a command, before giving any command to Node.js, we use npm. Okay. Okay, so for understanding, this is the thing, and so now the turn is a, we need to write our first JavaScript code. Okay, so let's do it. I also create. Okay, so you can see here I recently installed yarn package with the help of npm. So okay, don't need. Now I am making a file here. I install. I delete it. I don't need these packages here in the beginning section. So I just delete it. Okay. Now I make a file for intro, and write their name is hello.js. Okay. Now I am saying to you, now we don't need whiteboard. Okay, we will do everything here in our compiler, and it is good for our better understanding. Okay, so now I am saying to my compiler, hey compiler, just console. Hey compiler, console.log and print hello. Okay, and you can see here in compiler what give me hello. Okay, I'm saying no, you type word. Okay, let's see what happened. Hello world. Okay, so I want to do the same things for different times. Let's see. He is writing hello world, hello world, hello world, hello world a lot of time. So this is all about our today video. Here we install, here we ins- here we make our virtual environment and install web browsers. Okay, and write a term that is a hello world. I know in your mind you have a lot of doubt. Mean what is console? What is console.log? And okay, so you just go on Google and search it. After that I will come in next video and I will figure out, I will clear everything. What is a console log, what is the object, what is the loop, what is the everything, because now we are prepared for writing our JavaScript code, building our JavaScript and compiling our JavaScript code. Now the time is understanding of the concept of JavaScript. Okay, so this is all about the 2 video. Till they keep learning and keep enhancing your skills.